Good day, fellow hunters. This is Jared the Lantern with another prop review video for you today. Today I will be reviewing Hagatha, the Towering Witch. She is from Seasonal Visions. Animated prop. Her mouth moves. She moves from side to side and her eyes light up. Towering, of course, refers to her height. She is over 7 feet tall. And you're going to notice something missing in this video, and it is her hands. She has no hands connected simply because of the fact that when she moves, the hands actually scrape my ceiling. So I went ahead and the hands did come with the prop. I'm just going to go ahead and do this review without the hands. I could have just removed one set of the metal bars that are inside of her body beneath the module to make her a little bit shorter, but I thought between her height and her hands, I felt that the height was a more important aspect. And I'll show you the hands individually, detached later. But anyway, just the basic functions of this. Like I said, she's over 7 feet tall. She is draped with one long dress with the typical fork arms that go inside to the shoulder, and then she has the metal wires for her waist and also for her back. And what makes her tall, like I said, are the poles in the center. There's 3 sets of them, and you just keep snapping them until she gets to how tall she is. Let's go ahead and look at the details of this prop. One of the metal pieces to the body is at the top there, which kind of creates like a hunchback type of a look, which looks pretty creepy from behind. So like I said, this is all one piece of clothing here that drapes all the way down, and then the only part that's separate is the green gauze that kind of drapes over her, almost like a cape, kind of like a ratty scarf. In the instruction manual, they actually recommend that you kind of tear this, as you please to make it look even creepier, which I might consider doing that. I really love the creepiness of her face. This is probably not intentional, but I don't know if you could tell, but the prop's eyes are kind of not straight. I'll just chalk that up to being a little creepier than normal. I'm not going to complain about it. She has a very wonderfully disgusting hooked nose that almost touches her chin. And she has some amazing mouth movement, some of the best mouth movement I've ever seen on a prop before. She'll be a wonderful addition to all the witches that I added last year. I really like these nasty troll-looking witches. I remember reading a review of, or it may have just even been a comment on Spirit Halloween's video for the Black Widow Witch. And someone had commented that, they were happy that they finally made a witch that did not look like a troll. And I understand, that was that person's opinion, but I prefer my witches to look very troll-like. I think that's the classic Halloween witch. I don't think anybody wants a pretty witch. Witches are supposed to be ugly, so she's definitely ugly. And so yeah, it was very, very basic setup. Pretty much the same setup to any other Seasonal Visions prop. Set up in just a few minutes. I had the most problem getting the green creepy cloth around her, just finding where the Velcro matched it up and everything, but it wasn't a big deal. So let's go ahead and turn her on so we can see her in action.
Who be this tender mouse disturbing my slumber? Oh, why, it's just a lost, juicy lamb, ready for slaughter. You best be careful around these parts.
So there she is, you guys, the Hagatha Towering Witch. And she has a wonderful sensor, infrared sensor right there, about a foot below her head. Um, sensitive, not too sensitive. She'll be easily set off without the step pad. Step pad was included with this, as seasonal visions props tend to be. But yeah, I'm very happy with her. She's a great, intimidating looking prop. And before I forget, let me go ahead and show you the hands that are included. So there's the hands right there. Pretty similar to a lot of props, skeletal-like hands. So they are included. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give her an 8. I wish she had a little more, a few more sayings, phrases. And I also wish that the sound was a little less staticky. It seems like it's not very clear. And that would be my only complaint. Other than that, I think it's a great prop. Even, like I said, with the minor problem with the eyes not being completely straight, like I said, that just adds to the creepiness, so I'm not going to complain that much. So, yeah, so there she is, Hagatha the Towering Witch, available at pretty much every single online store that I can think of. And the only difference, I believe, Fright Props has her, and the stock photo they have, she has a hat, like a tall, pointy, typical witch's hat. But I think she looks fine without the hat. So, yeah, so she's gonna, like I said, be a wonderful addition to my witch theme this year, or part of the witch theme. And being that she's kind of one of those, the swampy southern type of accented wig, witch voice, I might even do kind of like a swamp type of theme this year, which I did not do last year. So we'll see. I might base the whole witch section around this character right here. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy haunting.